forgot to close his passenger window. While we're on our way to Rancho Santa Fe Cars and Coffee, I want to quickly talk about the new Ferrari, which is the SF90 Stradale that just came out like a week or two ago. And I want to give my opinions and thoughts on that car. It being a new Ferrari, of course, it's going to gain a ton of attraction in the supercar, hypercar world. And with this one being a hypercar with close to 1,000 horsepower, but at a supercar price range with $500,000 and $600,000, that's what Ferrari announced when they announced the car. I think it's a huge step for Ferrari. They are trying to go towards the territory of electrical battery. So this one has 3 electrical batteries to help with that 488 engine, the twin turbo V8 that the 488 has. I think this one's gonna be really cool. I think it's just gonna be fast, and I think it's a little too fast for a regular supercar that's not a limited production. So a lot of people could have it and buy it if they choose to, and you're gonna probably see them around on the roads. I'm definitely gonna probably see a lot of them once they start hitting the streets in LA and maybe even San Diego. There's gonna be quite a few, I'm guessing. So I'm skeptical because I don't know exactly what Ferrari's trying to do with this. It's such a large horsepower that I don't think anyone really expected to have it with that price range and that significant large horsepower number. And I'm gonna head over to Tristan, and Tristan's gonna explain his thoughts on the car.
Okay, my thoughts on the new SF90 is that, well, like, Ferrari's trying to go pretty much electric and trying to like have a car to match with other cars that are way better in the same price range. And they're trying to like they're still using the 488 platform, which is one thing I don't like about the car. And it's like a twin turbo V8, which is one of the best V8 twin turbo engines, but it doesn't perform as well as cars in the same price range. Like 600K, you're thinking SVJ, you're thinking what else? Basically like McLaren, like close, like high-end McLaren 720, like the LT of the 720 is going to be like in that price range, and that 720 is super goddamn fast, so fast. So it's, I think, like, I don't know how Ferrari is like making that car for that price range. Like, everyone's gonna start buying it if it actually proves itself. It does have a lot of horsepower, but it is rear-wheel drive, so I'm not sure if 900 something horsepower you can keep the power down with that much horsepower. I don't think you can. So
I haven't done this in a while. Let's roll the B-roll. Singer is getting all the attention, and it has every right to do so. It's such a beautiful build, and you could tell that the owner actually drives the car. Very, very busy today. A lot of cars. Some cars that I've never seen before. I'm gonna go over to the other street and see that GT2 RS, the white GT2 RS, never seen before, and see if it's still there, since it's a nice car. These two Porsches. It looks meant to be side by side. The RS and then the GT2 RS. I don't know if because I've been seeing these bright GT2 RSs that this white one is just very clean and just, I don't know, for some reason it just stands out even though it's just white. I'll get in the car. I call shotgun. No one called it yet, so I called it. Okay. Oh. Tristan and Aragon are getting a ride in M2 Comp. I wonder if the driver is gonna floor it. Oh, we'll get the reaction in a little bit. While we wait for them to come back, I want to talk about the cars that are here. I mean, like always, no surprise, Porsches everywhere. I think 60%, 70% of them, of all the cars are Porsches. And I mean, it makes sense. I mean, the owners here are relatively older in age. A lot of them retired, and people who tend to like classic Porsches, you know, are older. So, except for like, you know, there's some GT3s, the new GT3s, the .2 GT3s, because people respect both the modern and the classics. And I do too, so makes sense. Having a mix of both modern and classic, but a little bit more towards the classic side, is skewed more towards the classic side, the number of Porsche cars that are here. And then you got, you know, your very special builds like the Roughs, and then the Singer here, and those are always amazing and really, really, really nice to see. It's one of those cars that you just stand by next to them and just stand by next to them and just keep looking at the car for as long as you can. Talk to the people around you. There's usually a large group of people, the largest group of people around those cars, like that Stinger over there. But there's still a large amount of people around the car, just looking at it, just talking about it, just surrounding the car. You know what it is. They're back. They're back. Reaction. Dude, it's amazing. It's crazy. Still prefer the 15? I don't know. I don't know if I prefer it. I have to be in this car a little longer. It's fun. It's good to be back here. Really successful day. Talking with a lot of friends, a lot of people, looking at really nice builds, all different variety of cars. Today was a very good day. But this is actually my last day of SCC. Not like really my last day, but my last day as a person who's living here in San Diego. It's gonna be my last week of SCC, because next week I'm going to SCGT, and then the week after that, around then I'm moving up with my family, up to Torrance, and I'm gonna stay there. So I'm gonna come here, probably I'm gonna visit pretty often, because, you know, I have a lot of friends here and I know the people in another area, and it's worth coming down here, but I won't be coming out here as often as I used to. So it's sort of sad, but it's a new beginning. I'm gonna see a lot more cool stuff up in Torrance, and I'll be closer to South Coast, OC area, and also Beverly Hills, so I'll probably be going to Beverly Hills a lot more often, since it's only like an hour drive, not 2 hours. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next round.